Could you just give me the basic, quick rundown on what this game is?
Well,
I've never seen this before.
early into the history of the channel, we started this F-Zero GX playthrough, knowing that it's a very difficult game. And what we didn't expect was to have this series go on for like multiple, let's say, seasons of the channel, and eventually it just sort of petered off into nothing, and we never finished it. So, to celebrate 10 years of the channel, we're going to give it one more run. And who knows, maybe we're going to win.
This is going to be a funny thumbnail because it's going to have the 10-year anniversary thumbnail border and the Ginger Switch Returns logo on it. It's going to be an interesting thumbnail for this. You know the Returns one we used for The Sims?
Yeah.
When we returned to something for no reason.
Now, don't get the wrong idea. Like, there's no training here. We never, like, I never brushed up on my skill or anything, so,
You had 10 years to learn to play this game, and you're telling me you couldn't figure out how to beat Chapter 7 after 10 years of training?
No, after... I probably have a combined total of, well, I mean, take the amount of time that we spent recording this game and combine it, and that's probably how much experience I have. So it's like the slowest learning curve, like, you could possibly have. Look at how many people I have to race. This isn't gonna happen.
Yeah, when this game came out, I remember reviewers praising the CGI cutscenes.
Yeah.
They look really, really cool for the time. Look at them.
They don't look bad, yeah.
I mean, they still look kind of serviceable. Like, you could touch it up with like a 4K upscale. This could look pretty cool.
Improve like the bump mapping.
Yeah.
That's a little early.
It looks a little bit plasticky.
Yeah.
But I mean, it has its charm.
Yeah.
The pre-bump mapping look. Sounds a little bit like Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, he does.
We gotta use the jalopy. He gets the best car. As per the copy pasta. Remember that? The infamous complaint rant about F-Zero GX.
Yeah.
I have to use the jalopy.
Okay, I wonder, what should I select? I'll just go middle, whatever.
Here's the game where you race against tiny, bright mosquitoes. Just flying around everywhere and there's nothing you can do. Yeah. I remember we remarked about that a lot when we played it. Like,
oh yeah, multiple times.
The game just feels like you're racing against points of light, little mosquitoes, and there's nothing you can do. You can't get any... They are racing perfect, you are not. You just gotta get perfect to do it. Yeah. In hard car game.
There's no easy way out. You just have to get good at the hard car game.
This isn't Elden Ring. There's no way to cheat in this game. Do you realize when we started playing this, I think Dark Souls 2 was not out?
Oh man, yeah.
And since then we've had 3, Bloodborne, Sekiro, and Elden Ring. Oh, and Neo 2, and FF Origins. All of these like Souls-like. You know, for better or for worse. People thought Elden Ring would never come out. And this Let's Play series lasted longer than the development cycle of Elden Ring.
Yeah. Now,
what are you gonna say?
Did like that first 3D intro that we had, the one like the more basic version of the one we got now, you know?
I can barely even remember.
Was there a F-Zero episode that had that intro? Because if so, then there was an F-Zero episode with every intro.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do know that there's going to be, with this done, there's going to be an F-Zero episode that had every thumbnail design.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's frightening.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's,
I remember just episode after episode after episode of this on the same track, making no progress, and the discussion just having nothing to do with F-Zero. It can't. How can you have a discussion about
there's
F-Zero?
no possibility, yeah.
It just goes on and on and on. There's no way you can,
Uh-huh.
you can't just have a conversation that just goes on and on and on and on and on and on.
Wonder if there's an F-Zero GX streamer that still streams this game. There must be at least one, right?
I don't know.
That, like, maybe they aren't good at the game and they're still learning hard mode, like, after 8 years.
I'm still trying to play a hard car game since it's released.
Uh-huh.
I've been streaming this game since Justin TV. Remember that?
Oh, no. Yeah. Justin TV, I think, was around, like, when we started the series, right?
Yeah, it was.
Uh-huh.
Oof.
Man, I miss that. Like, it shouldn't have gone full gaming. It should have, you used to be able to, like, watch TV shows on that.
Yeah, I
Like,
always
they didn't give a shit.
like, what's the next thing? Like, Twitch kind of became the de facto platform for streaming games, and then Discord took over for every single communication app.
Yeah.
I wonder, 10 years ago was 2012.
Yeah.
Actually, what we're recording this April something. What day is it in April today? Now that you mention it.
It is
April.
April 16th.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah. Why?
Oh, no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not much has changed.
No.
Still doing the same stuff.
Still.
And that's a good thing in a way. It's
Yeah,
I mean, at least things haven't gotten worse.
Nothing ever gets better, so if things stay the same,
Yeah,
that's good.
that's right. That's a good point. I mean, it's at least, at least F-Zero GX didn't die from COVID.
Yeah, it's still here. My hair did.
Oh, yeah.
My hair died from
Oh,
COVID.
yeah.
Gone.
Yeah. Lament the hair.
It was already starting to go in 2012.
I know.
My hair, I remember what happened was when I graduated high school, I went to get my hair cut the day before I was taking my graduation photos.
Yeah.
And I walked, I walked from the barber shop to someone's house, and they asked me what happened to my hairline. Like, it's so high. And I was like, what are you talking about? Because I haven't...
Oh, shit. What? Oh, damn.
Somewhere between the haircut I got for my graduation photo and the previous haircut, my hairline had gone up.
Ooh.
I'm like, what? And I went to go check, and it was like my hairline was so high.
Yeah.
Like, wait, wow, what happened? And then I was 18, and after it only took 4 years. By the time I was 22, I was basically bald.
I remember that. It was tragic.
It was so fast and sudden, and then by the time now, it's 10 years after graduation, 10 plus years, I should say. This is it's totally gone. It's hilarious.
Yeah, that's why they call it male pattern baldness, because it's common.
And you get it in the mail.
Yeah, you get it in the mail.
One day, your letter shows up, and that's your letter, and you're bald.
Oh, no.
There you go, bud.
It's just a big piece of paper that says you're bald.
Yeah, you open it and read it, and then your hair falls out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's apparently genetic too. Like certain people, it just happens. Like,
It's so weird. Being around all these youthful people that are the same age as me, my
yeah.
peer group.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's one way to look at it, I suppose. That's a pessimistic way to look at it.
What's the positive way?
Um,
Uh,
it's just one of those things that happens,
oh, okay.
and
All
it's
right.
like
Look on the
it's
bright
very
side.
common. And there's nothing you can do
Look
about
on
it.
the bright side.
And you could get like expensive surgery if you need to
Yeah, that's what you get to
need
be.
to reverse
You
it.
get to be allowed to get expensive surgery.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, like any disease.
yeah. Uh-huh.
Congratulations, you can now get expensive surgery and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, cool. I never thought of it that way.
Hmm.
So if I get sick, I can just get weird shit done to my body to fix it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, that sounds healthy. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the only benefit is that top of your head is like less hot in the summer. Maybe, but the
Okay.
trade-off is that you get a sunburn on the top of your head,
Uh-huh.
which I've had so bad before that I couldn't go back to work.
Oh man.
I've gotten it so bad that I had to go home. Like I got it like my top, the top of my head, because you don't have hair follicles or something, and it changes the way the skin works on the top of your head. Like it's
Oh
if
yeah.
I stay out in the sun enough and not wear a hat, um, the top of my head, I remember feeling it after I got the first heat rash on the top of my head,
Yeah.
and it felt exactly like you were running your hand against KFC chicken,
Oh my
like
God.
the weird rumbling. It was all like wrinkly,
Ooh.
and it was hurt so bad, and I had to have a shower, and it hurt so bad to have a shower. I had to like hide my head in the shower because the
Oh man.
water was like killing my head. But I got it twice, but it just stayed inside for a few days and it went away. So
Oh yeah.
and hats don't really stay on my head, so
Hmm.
it's like I can wear a hat in the winter because they're toques, and they
Oh
kind
yeah.
of like a stocking cap or whatever you might call it.
Yeah.
That goes over the head, right? And it stays on my head. But the top of my head
Well,
is so big, I can't wear hats that are cool in the summer because if I bend down, they fall off.
there must be some you can wear.
Uh,
Or maybe
invent a new type of summer toque.
join the Jewish faith.
Yes.
Yeah.
How do they
Oh,
stay on?
that won't stay on your head. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah. How does? I always wondered
Those
that.
things will never stay on.
How do they? I asked somebody.
Maybe they glue it to your
No,
head.
I asked somebody, and they said there's a little thing on it that clips onto your hair. And I was like,
Really?
it's like, well, how do bald people wear it? And they said they didn't know. So I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know how it works. But anyway, that won't cover enough of my head, though.
Uh-huh.
That's the problem. Unless
Yeah.
you can get a supersized one that goes all the way over and onto the top of your eyes.
Hmm.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
a dilemma.
Yeah, it's like I have to bend down and the hat falls off. And the slightest breeze, falls off.
Oh yeah.
Because I can't get a hat that's wide enough and deep enough to go over my head. It's either one or the other. Either it's not wide enough and it's too deep, or it's not deep enough and it's too wide. Like it won't. I need to go to like a specialty hat store or something. Because my when they have a hat on, like I can't buy hats on the internet
Hmm.
because they don't fit. So a hat on the internet, when it says one size fits all, they really mean up to 3XL.
Oh
And
yeah.
then I measured my head, and my head works out to be a 4XL head.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man.
So I can wear like a 2XL shirt, but I need a 4XL hat. So, I don't know why it worked out like that.
Yeah.
And it's different in countries too. Like some countries they have a different idea about what constitutes. I have. If I buy a shirt on eBay, I get 4XL because they come from China.
Oh.
And they're like, they say, we have American sizes, and they don't, because
Yeah, yeah.
I can buy a shirt here that's 2XL, and it's fine. But the 4XLs you get in China fit like a 1XL here.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's
Yeah, that
going
makes
on.
sense.
I don't understand it.
Well, people are a little shorter.
Yeah.
And that's gonna really like, I mean, and like, eventually, like you're gonna be the same. I don't know. You're gonna be like the same girth width wise,
Yeah.
but like a different height.
The aspect ratio of a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to have a shirt custom made by this group on eBay, and they still couldn't quite figure it out right. And the shirt's like, the arms are too long and weirdness, and I have to wear multiple shirts under it to make it look right.
Yeah.
Like, their 3XL is too small, but their
Oh my
4XL is so big, I need to wear 3 shirts under it
to
make it look like it's not a blanket.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's going. It's stupid. Just can't win. I don't know.
Yeah, I just can't win.
I just cannot win. Just like a F-Zero GX.
How the hell do you get so? How do you get better at like dodging these mosquitoes?
Crazy.
It's like dodging mosquitoes in real life.
Crazy Game Nerd does it, or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah.
Crazy Video Game Nerd something. Dumb name, but he's like the main F-Zero GX speedrunner.
Mm-hmm.
Him and nobody else. I think he's like the only guy you ever see anywhere, and he's like so mind-bogglingly good at it. He could like damage boost over the stage and then just hit the end point from here. Like just somehow skip the entire stage. He does that. And I like when you're watching one of his videos and you look at the character's portrait on the left, and they're just shaking out of control and jumping all up and down.
Uh-huh.
Because it's proportional to how the car is moving.
Yeah.
Like, so it's actually quite detailed. Like when you do speed strats, their face is just going crazy in the corner. Like they're just flipping around everywhere. So I wonder how that's programmed. Like how they calculate what level of movement equates to what head movement. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of cool. It's a good idea.
Oh my god. Did I miss a heel spot or something? Huh.
Don't worry, you're only a 13th and it's the final lap.
Yeah. I'll find my way around.
Remember just the esoteric strats of this game with like the spinning your car to hurt the other players and like...
Yeah. I tried doing that at first, but it's just not working.
It's a real thing apparently, like actually hitting, like you can get a rival in this.
Yeah.
And then you can hit them off the stage by like spinning and get some kind of boost.
Yeah, you have to do that for one of the missions.
Oh my god.
That was one of the ones that took forever.
Who dreamt up that nonsense?
You have to win the race, and you have to kill your rival. You have to kill a specific mosquito.
Maniacs came up with this shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, souls can suck my penis.
Oh yeah.
Once you see F-Zero GX.
Uh-huh.
I can see Black Shadow up there.
Yeah.
Screwing around. So gloriously endowed with meat. He's so muscular and big.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap. He plays for Evil Team.
Yeah.
I'm evil.
I'm evil.
Yeah. How do people become supervillains? I want to do that. How do I, like, become evil and wear, like, a cape and, like, scare people?
It sucks, because, like, when you're evil, you have to pretend you're not evil, or you're not going to get away with anything.
But how do you play a good evil guy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Imagine, I had this idea, actually, now that you mention it. I had already thought of this a few days ago when I was just playing around in Elden Ring. I was just thinking to myself in my head. Imagine if, in sports, like, let's just take soccer, for instance, just because.
Yeah.
And whatever organization like runs soccer, like FIFA or whatever, I don't know who runs it globally.
Yeah.
But they put all the teams into a hat, and mixed it up,
Shit.
and so that you grab them randomly.
Yeah.
And then somebody blindfolds themselves and then takes one out and puts one in the evil team box and one in the good team box, and does it until all the teams are done. And then from then on, 50% of the teams are marked as evil team, and the other 50% are marked as good team or hero team. And they have to introduce themselves as being on the evil team.
Oh, yeah,
Would anything change? I'm curious what would happen to the psychology of people when they were playing for evil team. Just purely, you know how like they say that like names mean stuff?
Yeah.
And you say a certain word enough and it like infects your brain. Like maybe if somebody played on evil team for 30 years, they would start to cheat.
Oh man, yeah. I wonder.
Imagine if it worked in the psychology of the crowd to the point where evil team had shit thrown at them, that made them evil.
Yeah,
made them villains.
One of the stupidest things about Harry Potter is that they have like the four houses. I guess they got like you're aligned with these like whatever house like based on your personality.
Slytherin is evil team.
Slytherin is bad guys. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's
like
hilarious.
all the nasty kids go to Slytherin. It's like what do like the staff think about Slytherin?
I don't know. Evil team. Like there's this experiment has been done countless times, but you know how they used to do this thing in like public school where they would like take all the kids and give them like a red armband or a blue armband or a green armband.
Yeah.
And they would have it on, and then for no reason at all, similar colored armbanded kids would play with each other.
Yeah.
Remember that? Like people would like subconsciously know that the colors you're wearing means some kind of tribal thing.
Yeah.
And they don't know any better. They're like 5. So it's subconscious lizard brain stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I wonder, could you get adults to like go to soccer? The evil team is coming onto the field and they're announced by the announcer as evil team.
Yeah.
And they play evil music as they're coming out, like nasty sounding like Star Wars Imperial March stuff. And then somebody throws a tomato, and then other people start throwing tomatoes, and then they start getting pelted by shit, and then they start getting angry and they start cheating, and then after 50 years go by, people on evil team are like trying to run over the other team in their car before they arrive to do evil. I had this thought to myself, like it's totally random too. Like just names in a hat. This many 50% of them are in evil team, and the other one are in hero team.
Yeah. Oh, what about that episode of Super Mario Bros. 3 where basically that happens and like the Koopa kids they dye the toads, they just cover them in paint, and then they like use these brainwashing masks to convince them that the other color is bad.
Yes.
And that separates them.
And somehow it works on Mario
Somehow
and Luigi.
It works on Mario and Luigi, and they're like
They're so stupid.
They're like they're against each other for like 1 minute because these episodes are like 50 minutes long.
They realized they needed to have a message in the episode, and then they were working together, and then 1 second before the end they got into a little fight. Oh, wait, why are we fighting?
Yeah.
It's funny because they're already different colors.
They're already different. They're already completely different colors.
Yes,
like,
it's whatever.
Who cares?
Yeah, we watched Super Show 3 and...
you brought up this theory of, like, the plot Rolodex.
Yeah.
Where they pull from... Like, they have all these shows they're working on, and they pull from plots that they've worked on in advance.
Public domain plots like Frankenstein, Dracula, Wild West.
I bet that's how these shows are made, because they're so, like... They can be swapped out like nothing, and like you don't even have to change anything.
Robin Hood, like there's like 50 episodes of Super Show, and I think they got through everything.
Whoa! What? Hold on.
What are we doing?
What is it? Did I break this?
I don't know.